sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Yeah, and Michael, it's so important to come out of this on top because you can do so many things to your opponent from this position. You know, if the WWE fans know one thing, it's that Randy Orton is one of the most lethal superstars in the history of this company and this business. You can tell during his slow, deliberate walk to the ring that with each step, he's plotting against his opponent.
Well, on the topic of Randy Orton here, tell us your thoughts.
Randy Orton is fulfilling his lifelong destiny. He was born to do this.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand?
Well, I think it's too difficult to tell, even from this angle.
Randy Orton going for it. And here's Randy Orton in full control. Randy Orton has found an answer here. King, you talked about the fans and Randy Orton, and let me tell you, Randy Orton doesn't give two, quote, you-know-whats about the fans. You did say something I do agree with, however. With every step the Viper takes in his way to the ring, he is plotting. Orton is planning, and he is devising ways to unleash his assault on an opponent. Textbook offense here.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Nice reversal by Orton.
Yeah, that's because he saw that one coming a mile away. A systematic attack here. That landed like a ton of bricks.
Randy Orton showing that he's a master manipulator. He can creep his way under your skin and into your mind.
It's very clear that when fans see Randy Orton, they know danger is about to make its presence felt. The crowd watches Orton very carefully to see what he's going to do. They are trying to anticipate the unknown, trying to figure out just when the apex predator is going to strike.
Well, WWE fans have watched Randy Orton for a long time now, and they've seen the pain and damage that he inflicts on an opponent. They know that Randy's a physical and psychological beast when it comes to what goes on in that ring and knowing what it takes to defeat an opponent.
Breaking fools off now.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Here he goes for the first time tonight, Randy Orton. You can bet that the crowd knows the history of Randy Orton, a third-generation superstar. Fans know Randy truly is the Viper, the apex predator, and a man who is so cunning and so lethal, he can achieve whatever goal he sets for himself, and has throughout his WWE career.
4. Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
6. 7.
The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
And what a hard knockdown, big-time impact. King, WWE fans have heard the name Orton ring through arenas for more than 50 years. When it comes to the apex predator, it doesn't get much more sadistic than Randy Orton. The people with us live at WWE events and those watching at home know it.
Well, the fans certainly know where Randy Orton came from. A third-generation superstar, grandson of the Big O, and son of WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob.
The Ace!
Yeah, the Ace. It's not an accident that Randy Orton is one of the greatest men in this business. And he'll tell you, it was his destiny. And you can bet that WWE fans fear Randy Orton, and they respect Randy Orton.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
We're in the feeling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Your guess is as good as mine, Cole.
I think when you talk about strategy against Randy Orton, you have to immediately say, stay away from the RKO. Orton has such a quick first step, and that speed gives him the ability to hit that move from virtually any angle or position.
Michael, I think the strategy against Randy Orton is to stay away from him, and then stay away from the RKO. The Apex Predator has dropped too many of his opponents with that move. If I started listing all of them who felt the RKO's wrath, we'd be here all night.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
All the Vipers locked in. Randy's hearing the voices in his head. This is how he gets that focus.
What a reversal. Cole, you actually said it best before. The best strategy against Randy Orton is just to stay away from him. If a superstar's name is on that dotted line to face the Viper, I'd make sure to keep my distance and avoid the RKO. You'll just end up playing it on the mat and another one of the fallen.
So great to be back in the hometown of WWE Hall of Famer Bruno Sammartino.
Randy Orton loves playing with the crowd's emotions. Look at him unloading with the Dez press.
The Viper slithers out of the way.
Oh, slithers. I see what you did there, Cole. Very clever.
It's this simple. If you're a WWE superstar who's going to face Randy Orton, you must know to stay away from the RKO and learn the ways to avoid getting hit with that move. Randy is fast, powerful, and technically proficient in that ring. It can all come down to an end very, very quickly.
Look at this. This could do it.
Maybe. Oh, there's some good contact there by Randy Orton.
Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
So damaging.
He is just getting busted up.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Randy Orton doesn't like people in his personal life. One thing that he will share is the work he does away from the ring. Studying archive footage of his opponents of different eras in the business. Anything he can do to give himself an advantage over other WWE superstars. The Viper never stops.
Wow, he's still down after that. Oh, this will bring everybody to their feet.
No way. What a move from Randy Orton. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks. And will this be it?
It may be. Cole, you spoke before about Randy Orton not liking people in his personal life and studying footage. Well, you know what? His dad, WWE Hall of Famer, Cowboy Bob Orton, was the exact same way.
You know, King, I think you're right, because I think by
incredible counter. Randy Orton showing signs of life.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Will this be it?
I think he's got it.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The longer this match goes, the more moves like that will add up.
Will he be victorious?
I think this is it. Look at him unloading with the Dez press.
Dishing out some serious punishment here.
Orton's got him.
Today, too fast. What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do here? Just brings him down to the mat with authority there. Orton, no! The Viper was going for the RKO.
Oh, Randy Orton was so close to finishing him there.
Oh boy, the RKO.
That should do it, Cole.
We're in the Steel City tonight, and you can bet this crowd is fired up for this match.
There's no escaping this. And now it's Randy Orton with momentum.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hold?
Wow, what a win.